Hello guys and gals, dudes and dudettes, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing something completely different from last week, because fuck it, I feel like it. We're going to be going over music, albums that came out last year, my top 10. Now, 2020 was a shit year. Anyone can agree. Fucking dreadful, fucking awful. However, the music, bellissima. Beautiful, beautiful music. The films sucked, the shows sucked, but the music, fan-fucking-tastic. 2020 I definitely listened to the most artists than I ever have. I discovered 273 new artists according to Spotify. That's fucking insane. So I feel I'm a bit informed, you know. I know what's good. So let me tell you what's good. First I'll start with honorable mentions, then we'll go into the top 10. First is Adrian Lenker with Songs. This is just a lovely singer-songwriter album. Just Adrian Lenker and her guitar. Beautiful, warm, loving. Definitely recommend. Next, Gorillaz with Song Machine. Legendary band Gorillaz. They dropped Demon Days, Plastic Beach. Fantastic albums. Lately they haven't been as good with Humans and Now Now, but Song Machine, fucking fantastic. It is their best in a while. Definitely recommend. Run the Jewels with RTJ4. Conscious, forward-thinking political hip-hop. They keep pushing boundaries and they'll never stop, really. RTJ4 is their best yet. Tame Impala, The Slow Rush. Tame Impala's last album's Current, fantastic album. Slow Rush, not as good, but how do you beat perfection? Slow Rush is still fantastic, full of synth bops, and just pleasant to the ears. King Krule, Man Alive. Man Alive's darkest, most depressing album yet. That's not new for King Krule. It's so interesting, the sounds he plays with, and the moods he plays with, and it's definitely a fantastic addition to his great catalogue. Clipping, Visions of Bodies Being Burnt. Now, Clipping last year dropped their existing Addiction to Blood. Fantastic horrorcore album. And this is a sister album. It's also horrorcore. And it's fantastic. Just as good as the first. Definitely recommend. Backwash. God has nothing to do with this. Leave him out of it. Backwash is an indie artist from Canada. And more horrorcore. They dropped one of the best horrorcore albums of this year. It's fucking fantastic. Sadly not available on Spotify, but still a fucking great record. Sufjan Stevens with The Ascension. Not Sufjan's best, but far from his worst. The Ascension feels like a sister album to The Age of Ads. It has a bit of a slump, but it's a fantastic record. I cannot recommend it enough. Not his best though, Carrie & Lowell still holds that crown for me. The Avalanches dropped We Will Always Love You. Avalanches is a legendary dance band. They make dance songs, dance hits. They dropped Since I Left You in 2001, then they went on a fucking long hiatus, came back in 2016, and this is their third album. Fantastic, my personal favourite, and it's so catchy, the songs are so good, the features are amazing. Definitely recommend if you want a bit of that dance upbeat vibe. Jeff Rosenstock with No Dream. I just listened to this album, but it is fantastic. It is punky, it is indie rock, and I love it. Definitely recommend. Jeff Rosenstock. He's just got a fantastic catalogue. No Dream just adds to it. Bring Me the Horizon with Post-Human Survival Horror. It's an EP technically, but it's still fantastic. Probably the best crop of tracks in a long while, since That's the Spirit, in my personal opinion. Fantastic. I loved it. I would have put it on the top 10, but it didn't quite make it. Alright, at number 10 is Making a Door Less Open by Car Seat Headrest. Now, if you know me, you know I love Car Seat Headrest. Will Toledo makes some fucking beautiful songs, some really just interesting songs. Perfectly encapsulates being a teenager for me. That angst he has, love it. Love all this stuff. But Madlow, it's not his best, but it's still fucking great. Car Seat Headrest has dropped some of my favourite albums of all time. Twin Fantasy, Teens of Denial. How do you beat them? Well, Will Toledo said, fuck it, I'm going electro. And he went in an electronic direction. And I think it worked for the most part. Songs like Deadline's Thoughtful, which is the song of the fucking year. That song builds and it's just beautiful. Weightlifters is a fantastic opener. I actually liked Hollywood, even though a lot of people didn't. I recommend Car Seat Headrest. I don't recommend you start with this album, I recommend you start with Twin Fantasy because that is fucking best. That's a 10 out of 10. This album though is a 7.8 out of 10. Yes, we're getting into decimal points. I am a picky bitch. At number 9 is Down in the Weeds Where the World Once Was by Bright Eyes. Bright Eyes is a legendary singer-songwriter act fronted by Conor Oberst. He dropped like 3 of the best albums in the early 2000s. Lifted, my favourite, and Wide Awake It's Morning, and Fevers and Mirrors. All fantastic records. I just love his approach to music. It's very storytelling oriented, and it's fantastic. And not a lot of people dug this now. A lot of people were unsure of it, but like, it's not his best. It's not his best, which is a phrase I'm saying a lot. But it's fantastic. I definitely recommend the new album. Songs like Persona Non Grata, Tilt-A-Whirl, just great copper tracks. Definitely recommend. And I give it an 8 out of 10. At number 8 is Punisher by Phoebe Bridgers. Falling lower, but don't miss this one. It is a fantastic fucking album. Phoebe Bridgers just continues to deliver such beautiful songs. Really, just tear-jerky, makes you cry, but it's fantastic. You got the more upbeat Kyoto. You got another song of the year, I Know the End. My fucking god, what a closer! What a closer! The fucking build of that song. Oh my fucking god! What an album. Yeah, it's very gentle, it's very smooth, very soft. And yeah, Phoebe Bridgers once again delivers. If you're gay, you'll love this album. I give it an 8.3 out of 10. Number 7, Sleepyhead by Cavetown. Now, I feel a lot of people didn't give this album the shine it deserves, the praise it deserves. It's a fantastic record with a fantastic crop of tracks. You got Sweet Tooth on here, you got Telescope, you got I Miss My Mum, you got Empty Bed. Oh my god, these tracks are all amazing. It's very gentle, singer-songwriter. Can you tell what music I like? Cavetown started on YouTube when he was young and just has kept on going to this day. Lemon Boy was good, but personally Sleepyhead is my favourite yet. Very just gentle. I love it. It's soft. It makes me feel warm. All the songs are good. It is an 8.4 out of 10. Next at number 6, Microphones in 2020 by The Microphones. Legendary indie band Microphones. They dropped The Glow Part 2, one of the most seminal records back in the 2000s. Under the pseudonym Mount Eerie, dropped one of the most fucking beautiful and just tear-jerking albums, works of art. A Crow Looked at Me in 2017. Phil Elverum is a genius, and Microphones in 2020 is a wrap-up of his whole career. It is very beautiful. He takes you on a journey. I definitely recommend watching the video. It's technically just one long 40-minute song, but I count it as an album. Shut up. I wouldn't start here if you were new to the Microphones. Definitely start with Glow Part 2, and maybe even A Crow Looked at Me if you feel sad. But this album, fantastic. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. At number 5 is... Now I have to get the title for this one, right? Free I Hate, This Is Not the One You've Been Waiting For by Illuminati Army. Now, this record definitely flew on the radar for me. I listened to it in the last week of 2020, and I don't think many people are talking about it. It's not enough praise. It's a beautiful crop of tracks that is under the genre of tender punk, and I think that fits it. That label fits it perfectly. Just bangers, pure bangers. The first lyric on this album is "Let's smash to a podcast. Tomorrow we're crying into a Denny's Grand Slam." It's fucking genius. It's so funny and I love it, and the song is actually bang. Definitely recommend it if you want a bit of a punk, get me up, kick me up, bit of a go-go, you know. I don't know what I'm saying. And I give it an 8.6 out of 10. Can you tell these are all very close? They're all very fucking great records. At number 4 is How I'm Feeling Now by Charlie
I love you
XCX.
forever, even when we're not together. I will always love you. I love you forever.
Now, you're probably thinking, fucking Charlie XCX? You're probably thinking, what the fuck? But Charlie is a queen. She's a hyperpop queen. If you like 100 gecs, you'll definitely like this new record. She's pivoted so hard in her career, and she's nailed it. This is a fantastic crop of tracks. It's a great follow-up to her last Charlie. That was fantastic. This, I prefer it more. The songs just bang a bit more. They're catchier, they're hookier. You got songs like Forever, Claws, Pink Diamond. Oh my god. Fantastic crop of tracks. I love Charlie, she's a queen, and I give this album an 8.7 out of 10. Oh, we're into the top 3, boys, the top 3. At number 3, Ultra Mono by Idles, punk band. You probably can tell I like punk music, but Idles is a punk band and they are fucking fantastic. Their sophomore release back in 2018, I think, Joy is an Act of Resistance, fucking fantastic record. Definitely, that was like one of my favourites of that year. And this is a fucking solid follow-up. I mean, it's just so go get a fucking. It makes me want to fucking punch a fucking Tory in the face. I love it. Raw energy on this thing. You got tracks like Grounds, Mr. Motivator, fucking Kill 'Em With Kindness, Model Village. Oh my god, War. What an album. What an album. Fucking beautiful punk album. And I give it a 9 out of 10. Number 2. Sure by Fleet Foxes. I made a review on this album. One of the few I made, but it's a fantastic album. My opinion has only grown stronger over time. I've only grown fonder of the album. It's just definitely Fleet Foxes' best in a long while. I love this album. Best since Helplessness Blues, I'd definitely say. It's so gentle, the songs are amazing. If you want my full thoughts, definitely check out the review, I'll leave a link in the description. But as for now, you know I'm giving it 9.4 out of 10. So what's my number 1, you're thinking? What can beat a 9.4 out of 10? Well, there's only one album. You probably haven't heard of it, but it's a fantastic one. Peaceful as Hell by Black Crowes. Oh my fucking god. I mean, first off, look at the cover art. It's the Windows XP background with stock flame images in the peace symbol. How can you not love it? But the fucking songs on here are crazy. The amount of genres they fuse into this industrial, chaotic, noisy, I want to say mess, but it all works so fucking well together, and it is crazy how well these elements just all merge with each other. You got songs like fucking Damage Suppressor, Angel Hair, I'm a Freak Cause I'm Freaked Out, Creep You, Please Be Nice. Just most of the tracks I'm going to list, basically. Mirror Girl, oh my god. It's fantastic. It's definitely not for everyone, but if you like 100 gecs, this you might like. It's a bit noisier, a bit more aggressive, but it fucking nails it. It has catchy hooks and just mind-bending production. I love it. I'm so sad Black Dresses broke up because of fucking TikTok. Fuck TikTok. Definitely cannot stop playing this one. And I am giving it a 10 out of 10. I went there, bitch. I went there. What a good album. What a deserving album. Definitely. A 10 out of 10 is what it deserves. Anyways, that was my list. I don't know if you stuck around. If you have, please like the video. It tells me you're stuck around. Leave your list in the comments. I'm very interested, like genuinely. I love listening to other people's recommendations. And if there's any albums I missed, please let me know. Because it was fantastic. There's definitely albums that I've listened to that weren't on this list or honorable mentions. Like Jodie's album, because, well, they're good. They're not the best. They're not the cream of the crops. But that's in my opinion. This is all my opinion. Yeah. Please leave a like, subscribe if you want. I don't care. And I'll see you next time. Bye.